What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to episode 4 of my Road to all T92s series. It's been a while since I last posted, and most of these clips are almost a month old, but I haven't really done much PVM since then, so this should still be pretty up to date to where I currently am. I've been focusing on trying to get 120 Airblower for the past couple of weeks, and now that I've got it, I should be back to bossing pretty regularly and making progress towards my tier 92s. But that being said, I did make some pretty good progress in this video towards the tier 92s. A bit of a spoiler alert, I managed to get 2 new toys in this one. As you can see, I finally managed to finish my Copish grind. It took me exactly 703 Magister kills to get all the scraps that I needed. And I was even lucky enough to get the pet and the gloves of passage to finish the logs, so I'm really happy that I managed to get that out of the way. I'll never have to go back to that boss ever again. But yeah, now that that was done, I decided to go super hard on ED2 and try to get my first codex drop. So since I was pretty committed to the idea of staying here until I got at least 1 codex in my name, I decided it was finally time for me to invest a bit of the extra cash I had into some pretty handy upgrades, so I ended up picking myself a Greater Barge and Dragon Slayer ability codex.
Holy shit, I just got the defense pet off that guy. Nice. Oh my fucking god. I just got a double Greater Fury. Holy shit. Holy shit, I finally get a drop from here and it's a double. No fucking way. Okay, one of these I'm gonna just use right away and just bank the other one. I didn't want to take both, but that's Jagex. So yeah, one of these I'm gonna use right away just to unlock the ability, and the other one I'm gonna keep to sell. And boom, Greater Fury, there we go. Holy shit.
Congrats!
They call me the luckiest boy on the land. It was doubled! It was doubled! Oh my. The poopy major, everyone wants to be a Chad Ranger.
Congrats!
Thanks, man.
Oh, that's the one you wanted too. Congrats.
So with those, and I think maybe 1 or 2 more that I lost the clips for, my loot chest by the end of it was looking pretty fat. So by this point I had already unlocked most of the melee abilities and then some. But yeah, here you can see me unlocking the last one, which was Flurry. And here's me showing you my Blackstone Dragon log, where I ended with 43 solos and a Flurry, 3 Furies, and the double Barge. This next clip isn't really relevant to me, but I thought it was pretty funny and I wanted to include it. It's of my buddy Spencer finally getting Greater Ricochet on his Iron Man. I have a habit of calling him getting drops and it being correct, so this was one of those times and I thought it was really funny.
Oh!
Oh, Pog. He just
you.
came. Lucky day.
Lucky day. That's all because of my blessing.
Wait, why is double escape is going on price? Belay my last. Why is it 72 mil?
Boom.
I can't.
That's what I needed. And after that Pernix body drop, I pretty much figured that with my combined loot tab and elite dungeons chest, I more than likely had enough saved up to get yet another huge upgrade that I've been eyeing and talking about for a really long time. And because I had held my barges and furies for so long, they had started going up at this point, and I ended up selling both barges for almost 300 mil a piece and each fury for just over 170 mil each, which is well over their GE price. which now meant that I had over 1.2 bill cash, which is the most I've had on the series so far by a long shot. And with that, I bought myself a shiny new Zeros God Sword to play with. Holy shit. That one took everything I had, dude. Riding high off my first successful Ambassador 1 cycle, I decided to come to Seiryu and finally learn how to consistently 2-cycle him. But just before this, I also decided to buy the rest of the Vital Sparks I needed for my Limitless Sigil. But I ended up forgetting to use that and an aura. But I still managed to get my first successful 2-cycle, and I was rewarded with 57 Ancient Scales.
I'm gonna be sick.
It's the best guy in the whole game. And boom, there we go. I've just maxed once again, and there's our max cape. Oh, that feels so good. And here we are, finally back again at the Max Guild after many months. Feels so good to be back. And that's pretty much all I've got. After that, I went and banked the 120 Herblore and pretty much did nothing but that for a couple of weeks. Unfortunately, I forgot to record me getting 120 just because it was really late at night and I wanted to go to bed. But I did get 120 Herblore and I managed to bank a little over 900 Elder Overload cells. I've used some of them, obviously. And I also banked over 1k Adren renewals, so I'm pretty much set on those for a long while. But yeah, now that that big milestone is out of the way, I can start focusing on PVM again and continuing the series. But yeah, in my inventory is pretty much everything I've achieved over the series so far. My max, 120 Herblore, and obviously all the tier 92s. And those are the perks that I have on each of them. Still not the best, but I'll be slowly working on those. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I have for now, so thanks for watching.
Welcome to this instructional video on how to put a baby to sleep. Do you want to go to sleep?
Why? Why?
What's up? Fine.
Wait, how the fuck do you know what boss I'm on? That's not. Oh, because I've got this spell amulet on. I know, I see it. Men are hot.
You said men are hot? That's fucking sus, dude.
What are you, homophobic?